Good morning, Spanish River. I'm Jace. These are your Tuesday, September 29th announcements. Yesterday we didn't have school, and that was because it was Yom Kippur, the most solemn religious fast of the Jewish year. Now to the desk with Charlie and Jonathan.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Good morning, Spanish River. Today is Tuesday, September 29th, and I'm Jonathan with...
And I'm Charlie, and Jonathan's going to start you off.
All right, attention juniors, the PSAT will be offered to 11th grade students on October 14th, 2020. So you might have received an email from our principal, Ms. Castellano, identifying you as having potential for national merit, or if you need an Algebra 1 EOC concordance score. So if you have received this letter, please follow the instructions on that letter so you can sign up to take the test, because the deadline is Friday, October 2nd, 2020. All right, if you have any questions about the testing process, you can reach out to our testing coordinator, which is Miss Eames, and you can email her at charlotte.eames@palmbeachschools.org. And if anything, you can ask your guidance counselor. Now, remember, state testing will start tomorrow and run through most of the fall. So anyone that's scheduled to take any tests, please remember that because of COVID protocols, electronic device policies will change. So there will be no collecting of cell phones from any testing coordinators. But that does mean you have to have your phones or any other cellular devices or recording devices turned off and put in your backpack, and that will be put at the front of the testing room for the duration of the test. And remember, any students caught with an electronic device on their person, your test will be invalidated, so just keep those things in mind. And now on to the one and only, our WSRH president, Ivana Tejada, with some news on Hispanic Heritage Month.
Morning Sharks, I'm Ivana Tejada, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about National Hispanic Heritage Month. Each year, Americans observe National Hispanic Heritage Month from September 15th to October 15th by celebrating the histories, cultures, and contributions of American citizens whose ancestors came from Spain, the Caribbean, and Central and South America. The observation started in 1968 as Hispanic Heritage Week under President Lyndon B. Johnson and was expanded by President Ronald Reagan in 1988 to cover a 30-day period.
We're not just here to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Week, but to announce that in 1989, the period between September 15th and October 15th will be Hispanic Heritage Month.
The day of September 15th is significant because it is the anniversary of independence for Latin American countries like Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua. In addition, Mexico and Chile celebrate their Independence Days on September 16th and September 18th, and Belize on September 21st, respectively. So happy National Hispanic Heritage Month, Sharks.
There we go. On that note, if you have any pictures from Spirit Week or your first couple days back to school, please submit them. Go to @tiburon.yearbook on Instagram. That's, our school's official yearbook, if you couldn't guess that. And there's a link in that bio. If you click that link, it'll take you to a link tree where you can then submit your pictures. If you're trying out for girls soccer, because, winter sports are just around the corner, please join the Girls Soccer Remind by texting @SRGSOCC to 81010. You need to start completing the athletic packet and scheduling your physicals as soon as possible. There are a whole bunch of new requirements, and it's you that's responsible for making sure you're eligible to play. See Coach Turner in room 8143 with questions, or ask Coach Mack in the courtyard. Back to Jonathan.
All right, juniors and seniors, Spanish River's National Honor Society is accepting their fall applications. Now remember, if you did apply in the spring, don't worry about reapplying, but some of the requirements you do need is a 3.5 GPA, a 3.8 HPA, 50 logged community service hours. Also, you can't have any referrals or any disciplinary issues. And if you have any questions, you can email Mr. Nino. Now, we have some Shark shout-outs from last week that Coach Jones found some students exemplifying what being a true Shark is. And I'm just going to read their names. So, sorry if I butcher your guys' names, but congratulations to, we got Dylan Trop, Victor Tumulescu, you got Ben Parisi, Fernando Luna, and Matteo Schialetti for being willing to lead in classroom discussions. So good job, keep it up. And remember, if you guys want to be nominated as a shark, remember, sharks are smart, they're honest, they're attentive, they're responsible, and they're kind. And I'm a shark. Are you guys a shark? And now on to Wsrh reporter Jack Alperstein.
This week is Celebrate Freedom Week, and September is American Founders Month. In celebration of these two events, the Florida legislature mandates that all students will reflect on the Founding Fathers and dive into the intent, the meaning, and the importance of the Declaration of Independence. As Thomas Jefferson wrote, "We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed."
Sharks, the cafe staff is really glad to have you back in the building with them. But if you're still a distance learner, you're still available to pick up grab-and-go meals from the back of the cafeteria from 2 to 3 p.m. All you need is any form of ID, and yes, your family can still pick up that meal for you. Upon picking it up, you'll be provided with 3 days worth of meals. Sharks, this week is also our first hashtag Start With Hello week. Let's welcome everyone back to school with a hello, because social isolation is really present, and it's an overwhelming feeling of being left out, lonely, or treated like you're invisible. It's a growing epidemic within our schools. Excessive feelings of isolation can be associated with violent and suicidal behavior. Students who are isolated can become victims of bullying, violence, and even depression. As a result, many pull away from society, struggle with learning and social development, and choose to hurt themselves or others. The positive news is that there are cures for this type of disconnection and loneliness if we reach out and help one another. It's this simple. 1, look at someone and see if they're alone. 2, if they are, reach out and help. And 3, just say hello. And Sharks, if you're concerned about yourself or another student, please don't hesitate. Alert a teacher, a guidance counselor, or a mental health counselor. And now, onto the weather.
What's up, Spanish River? I'm your weather girl, Alex Dresner, and boy, do I have news for you. You better listen. Today is Tuesday, September 29th, and there's a high of 90 degrees and a low of 75. There's also going to be a 20% chance of rain, and it is going to be partly cloudy skies today. The wind is at 15 miles per hour, and humidity is up to 70%. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have the best day ever. Bye.
All right, that's it for today. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and catch us next week for some more news.
Thanks for tuning in today, River. We'll be back tomorrow with more news. Have a wonderful day, and remember, start with hello.